Right now at 11, we're following breaking news. The worst fears are being confirmed at this late hour. 25 bodies have now been recovered and 9 people remain missing after that boat fire near Santa Barbara.
The search and rescue is tonight turning into a recovery operation, and this is now one of the deadliest boating accidents in state history. NBC Bay Area's Damian Trujillo has been in Santa Barbara for us throughout the day. He joins us now from the harbor where that boat took off from. Damian, what have you learned?
That's right, Jessica, that the Conception set sail here from the Santa Barbara harbor. And behind me, there are 34 candles, each one representing a victim believed to have died in this incident. It is believed the passengers were sleeping below deck at the time of the fire, and here the memorial continues to grow. The Mayday call was made early Monday morning. By the time emergency crews arrived, they say the boat with 39 people on board was engulfed. 5 crew members survived.
So the boat has sank, and now it's inverted, and it's on the seabed. It's on the floor in approximately 62 feet of water.
This will remain a search and rescue operation into the morning, but hopes of finding more survivors are dwindling.
Just the devastation of the boat itself and the fact that it sank, you know, as a sheriff's department and as a coroner's bureau, we're preparing for the worst.
By nightfall, a memorial grew at the harbor. Well-wishers dropping by, paying their respects, knowing so many people who just use these same docks possibly remain in the bottom of the ocean. And we've just been informed that the PCS Charter School in Santa Cruz sent out a letter to parents tonight. In that letter, the school says that 2 of their students and that one of those students' parents were aboard that vessel early this morning. We're live in Santa Barbara. I'm Damian Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
That is just heartbreaking news. Okay, thank you, Damian. Tonight we know the identity of one of the victims. Christy Finstad lived in Santa Cruz. She was an NAUI instructor with a degree in aquatic biology. NAUI stands for National Association of Underwater Instructors. We're told that she loved adventure and had thousands of dives under her belt. Finstad studied fish and corals at the Tahitian Islands and counted salmon for the city of Santa Cruz. Her family this evening is asking for privacy.
As you might know, there is a sizable diving community here in the Bay Area, and it's expected when the bodies are identified, many of the victims will have local connections. Now, the company that operates the Conception, the boat, is well known around here, and many local divers have been on this very same boat. NBC Bay Area's Gene Ellie joins us in Sausalito with the details. Gene.
Raj, divers say this deadly boat fire is a shock to the boating and the scuba diving community. We spoke with 2 scuba divers who have spent time on board the Conception. They say the staff is dedicated and safety was a priority.
As you see, there's 3 high.
Charlie Kane took this photo on Truth Aquatics dive boat Truth last week. He says sleeping arrangements are the same on the Conception.
Hard to fathom being in the position where those divers are at in the lower bunks, and it's a tough day for all of us.
Kane is stunned. Divers got trapped below when a fire engulfed the Conception. He says the crew always gave divers a safety briefing, pointing out life jackets and escape routes.
The crew is always keeping things spotless and clean and well maintained, and I can't say enough good things about the crew and the staff and the whole company, but it's a terrible accident.
I can tell you from first-hand experience that you can evacuate the lower level 2 ways.
Scuba instructor Mauricio Munoz has also spent time on board the Conception. He says at 3 in the morning, divers would have been fast asleep down below, while crew members slept on the top deck, allowing them to escape the flames.
The crew sleeps on the 3rd level of the boat, was unable to make contact with the passengers that sleep in the sleeping quarters on the 1st level of the boat.
Munoz says while the California diving community is waiting for answers about what exactly happened, it is grieving.
The phone hasn't stopped ringing all day. People are very sad to hear this news.
Gene Ellie, NBC Bay Area News.
We invite you to stay with NBC Bay Area for all the latest on this developing story. We will be live streaming the news conference tomorrow morning that begins at 10 a.m. Our NBC Bay Area app is also a great resource for breaking news and our weather coverage.
Hurricane